Hey, Master Gardeners, here we are back on the same hillside where we looked at some pinkster azaleas earlier, and we're looking at another beautiful native that are in full bloom. I know everybody knows what this is. This is our native mountain laurel, which is the state flower of Pennsylvania, yeah, and of Connecticut. So an awesomely beautiful flower. I found it interesting that Michael Durst said that he believes it's his most beautiful flower. I thought that was impressive. And it is a beautiful flower. These funnel cup-shaped flower, little capsules, whitish to pinkish shades. And then they usually have little dots inside of them. It's kind of cute how somebody said on the internet they like her little colorful dot tattoos on the insides of those. And I didn't realize that they're like spring-loaded stamens in the flower. When the insect lands on it, the little tip of the stamens is concealed within the corolla, and when the insect lands, it springs up and bam, catapults the pollen, so it's on the insects and all. So a beautiful native, and I know everybody always wants to grow these in their own yards, and it's not an easy plant to grow because you'll be able to look around here. This is a hillside, and it's well-drained soil, obviously, and somewhat rocky. They prefer, their culture listing is sandy or rocky type soils, so you need a well-drained area. Not always the easiest plant to grow. I find them extremely finicky to grow in my home garden. But it is an evergreen. It is an effective shrub border. Those are good uses of it as a native, important for pollinators, but not so easy to grow. And I brought with me, oh, I forgot to bring it on this side of the shore. Yeah, it's one of the interesting characteristics of it is the wood. It grows real scraggly, craggly, gnarly, and we can probably look over in here if we don't fall down the hillside. Gnarly with age. Can you come over this way? Look at this old gnarly stem up here. Up here among the ferns. Can you see this? Can you kind of see this gnarly stem? It's amazing. Amazing how beautiful the wood is. And down through the Appalachian Mountains, they actually use the wood to make furniture and all. And I don't know if you know, but one of the common names is spoonbill. And they say the Native American Indians were believed to have used it to make utensils and things. So that's an interesting common name. And another common name is the calico bush, which is another one that I wasn't familiar with. But does it get diseases? Yeah, it does. It gets leaf spot disorders and things like that. And let me show you one of these crafts you can use to make, if my dog doesn't grab it. First, look at this. One of my friends used to love collecting pieces of Kalmia mountain laurel to make a little mimicking a snake. So there's an example of the gnarly wood, and he's got two little eyeballs carved on the tips. So there you go. There's a good use. If you happen to raise a mountain laurel and you lose it, this is what you can use it for. Kalmia latifolia, a great native. Enjoy it in your own woods.